All right, we are here at 823 Memorial Park. It's huge, at least on the map. We're gonna take a look around, see what they got. Let's see the National Taiwan Library site. Some walking paths. I'm assuming down there that's like maybe a water fountain in the middle. See a bunch of holes in it. Water probably comes out of there. Just a guess, but it's kind of what it looks like. Lots of little sitting areas. Benches, things like that. There's a playground in front of me. Maybe a skating rink in front of me. I'm not sure what that is. Basketball? I don't know. Really don't know what it is. Maybe roller skating? I don't know. Playground over there for the kids. Whatever this is. Not sure. Gazebos. I picked the wrong park to come visit. I mean, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, but pictures looked better. Maybe I gotta find the right spot. Still no trash cans. So hard to find trash cans around here. But at least it's shaded. Shaded from the sun, not that there's any sun today, but in general it would be shaded from the sun. So there's that. And it's a great little walk. One thing I can say about here too, considering we're in a park like this, there have been absolutely no places at all, zero, where I felt like I could get robbed, mugged, anything, like nothing. And I've seen a fair bit of the city. I've tried to hit every district I can. They all have their own little unique charms. They'll look a little different, which is cool. But the one thing that all have in common is you feel safe no matter where you're at. Hey, you got something coming up here, might be alright. Might be cool. It's like maybe a pond of some sort, or it's like a rock pond. There's no water in it, but looks like maybe there should be. It is cool looking. But yeah, there's nothing in it. I feel like there's water in that normally, maybe they've drained it and they're doing something. I've definitely seen a lot of construction. Isn't the right word, but maintenance going on. Definitely seen a lot of maintenance. I think everybody thinks my camera's pointing at them. They'll have this look on their face like, why are you recording me? Here's some music. I mean, it's a nice place for everybody to gather, hang out. But I don't see anything really all that special. I was hoping. And I still may be wrong. But I see nothing so far. Here's some water in a pond, though. That is the library in the background. The National Library. It is big, for sure. Bigger than that one in Kota Kinabalu. And that one was big. Nice playground for the kids. It's like a workout area. See these in lots of cities. Not something I've seen a whole lot of in the US, if at all. I can't think of any. But certainly doesn't mean there isn't any. Not much to talk about here, honestly. Some basketball courts finally. Figured there had to be some of those somewhere. Lots of cool trees I've never seen before in my life. Got like a little monument or something over here. Go check this out. Oh wow, this is cool. Not sure what it is, but it is definitely cool. It's huge. All right, so at this point, I've lost my sound on the clips. So I'm just going to go ahead and talk about the memorial. The 823 artillery bombardment, commonly known as the Second Taiwan Strait Crisis, was a defining moment in the Cold War era tension between the PRC and the Republic of China and Taiwan. Taking place in 1958, this event highlighted the severe geopolitical struggle at the time, emphasizing the rift between communist and nationalist Chinese and underscoring the United States' role in the East Asian security. The historical backdrop to this confrontation is essential. Following the Chinese Civil War from 1927 to 1950, the Nationalist Forces, or Kuomintang (KMT), retreated to Taiwan after losing to the Chinese Communist Party. The Taiwan Strait, a narrow stretch of water separating Taiwan from the Chinese mainland, quickly became a flashpoint in the larger ideological battle of the Cold War. Before the 1958 crisis, the first Taiwan Strait crisis had already occurred in 1954 to 1955, drawing international attention to the precarious. In August 1958, the PRC initiated what would become a sustained artillery bombardment of the ROC-controlled islands of Kinmen and Matsu, both located close to the mainland. The bombardment had multiple objectives: a desire to liberate Taiwan, a display of communist strength, and possibly a move to gauge the U.S. response given its commitment to Taiwan's defense. The U.S. response to the bombardment was determined but measured. President Dwight D. Eisenhower and his administration were caught in a bind. While the United States had a defense treaty with Taiwan, they were wary of escalating the situation into a broader conflict with the PRC, especially at the risk of it turning nuclear. Nonetheless, the U.S. provided significant military and logistical support to Taiwan. The depth of this support sent a clear message about the lengths to which the U.S. would go to uphold its commitment to East Asia. The actual fighting during the 823 artillery bombardment turned into a stalemate, but it had significant political and strategic repercussions. The PRC's decision to resort to alternate day bombardment was a recognition that a full-scale assault might provoke direct American military intervention. However, it was also symbolic, a way to maintain pressure without a significant escalation. The resolution of the crisis was as much diplomatic as it was military. Through back-channel discussions and international mediation, notably with India playing a pivotal role, the intense phase of the bombardment came to an end in October 1958. However, sporadic shelling continued for years, serving more as a symbolic reminder of the unresolved cross-strait tensions than as an actual military campaign. The 823 artillery bombardment, in retrospect, had several lasting impacts. Firstly, it reaffirmed American commitment to Taiwan's defense, solidifying a U.S. military presence in the region that persists to this day. Secondly, it underscored the volatility of cross-strait relations, an issue that remains unresolved. Lastly, it demonstrated the broader geopolitics of the Cold War era, where local confrontations like the one in Taiwan Strait
reflected the massive ideological battles being waged worldwide. Today, the events surrounding the bombardment are remembered solemnly, especially in Taiwan and on the islands of Kinmen and Matsu, which endured the brunt of the conflict. Monuments, museums, and annual commemorations ensure the memories and lessons of this critical period are not forgotten. In understanding the 823 artillery bombardment, one gains insight into not only the intricate dynamics of Sino-Taiwanese relations, but also the broader canvas of Cold War geopolitics in East Asia.
Park was okay. That's all I'm gonna give it is okay. I gotta figure out what else to do.